Hey guys, this is JohnyTechReview. Today I have a quick review for you of this Rosewill rice cooker. There's two versions of this rice cooker. The model number is RHRC-13001 and 13002. So the 001 is the 5 cup version and then the 002 is the 10 cup version, and that's the version I have here. So this 10 cup version is 900 watt power while the 5 cup version is only 700 watt power. So of course beside the unit you get a user menu, you get two different utensils. One of them is a spatula while the other one is a ladle along with a steaming tray. There's a bunch of different various programming mode in this guy. So you can set it to cook regular rice, quick cook up rice, you can bake cake with it, you can do porridge, you can reheat, you can do brown rice, you can steam, and you can make soup. So these are some of the options that you can do in this unit. Of course, this Rosewill rice cooker features fuzzy logic, and if you just Google for fuzzy logic, it's just basically a fancy way of saying it's a fancy complicated process where it checks various different variables and making sure that your rice cook properly and perfectly in a timely manner. So some of the fancy Japanese rice cooker and the Korean rice cooker will have all these features. My previous rice cooker was just a regular rice cooker. It's from Tiger, and that one did not have fuzzy logic, so I want to see what the improvement is in this version. So here is the unit. As you can see in front you have a nice LCD screen, and this screen here always stay on, so this tell you the clock, so you can set the clock to proper time, and it's in 24 hour, and you cannot change that to 12 hour, I believe. In here you have some setting, and you can see these are the 8 preset, and when you plug it in it will have an arrow to point to which preset it is. You have the keep warm button over here, off, preset, hour, minute, cooking timer, menu, and start. So let me plug it in and show you what it does. When you plug it in, you will hear a beep and this light will start, and it's already set to regular. So if you press start right now, it's going to cook regular rice. So if you want to change the mode, all you have to do is just press the menu button, as you can see here, to quit, cake, porridge, soup, steam, brown, and finally reheat. So these are some of the options. So regular is cooking regular rice. Quick is just a quick way to cook regular rice. Cake will make different kind of cake. Porridge will basically make, kind of like rice soup, porridge, Chinese rice soup here. Down here you have soup, which it will make soup. You have steam, which will steam using the vegetable tray. Brown rice, which is basically kind of like regular, but a little bit more harsher in terms of temperature and stuff, so it cook a little bit better. And you have reheat, which just reheat the rice that you have off. So after the unit is finished cooking, it will actually switch from cooking to keep warm. So it will, when it finish cooking, it will beep a little bit, and then it will switch to keep warm, and it will stay keep warm. And over here there's a little timer. It will tell you 1 hour, 2 hour, it goes all the way up to 24 hour, and it'll let you know how long the rice cooker has been keeping warm. So you can glance at this quickly and see that the rice cooker has been keeping your rice warm for 8 or 10 hours, etc. So in my usage, I found that the regular rice cooking works pretty well. I usually cook about 2 cups rice for me, my wife, and my kids, and usually that takes roughly between 30 to 50 minutes. It just depends on how much rice you're cooking. So if you cook less rice, it will take less time. If you cook more rice, it will take more time. It just really depends. There's also a quick mode which kind of speed up this process by about 15-20 minutes. So it will take between 20 to 40 minutes to cook it. And in the quick cooking, it seems like it's just rushing everything, and there's a lot more steam coming out. My wife also tried the cake mode. She make a little bit of pound cake. She make the batter, put everything in there, and just press and let it go. However, it seemed like we let the timer go for too long based on just that setting, and the cake kind of overcooked a little bit. It was not as moist as we like. So next time we know not to do so for so long. So as far as porridge, it works pretty well. We use about 3-4 cups of rice and a few cups of water, and just plug it in and switch to porridge, press go, and it goes. And you have to set the timer on this. I started with 2 hours, but about an hour into it, it was really nice, and it was all breaking apart already. And I leave it running for about an hour and a half, and everything was tiny small pieces, and it's exactly the consistency that I want. But porridge is not really an exact science. It's really depend on how much cooking you want to be done, so you kind of have to keep track of it. You can open it anytime to look at it and close it back down and resume cooking. So you can see there's also a steaming option that you can put this tray inside here. There's the cooking tray, and you can just put this right in here, as you can see, and it stay on top like that. So you can put your vegetable in here, you can steam it. Honestly, I do not use steaming option that much. I tested out one time with like green beans and snap peas, and it works pretty well, but it's not something that I normally do because we usually saute our vegetable. But here's an option that you can do with that. You can cook your rice and just clean your vegetable, put it on top here, and just cook it. It works fine. Another option, if you like your rice a little bit crunchy, you can cook it regularly, but you can also use brown rice. If you use brown rice mode, it cook it a little bit harsher, and at the end you have kind of like a burning kind of glaze outside. And if you like that kind of stuff, that's a good way to do this when you use rice cooker also. This little container inside is pretty easy to clean. All you have to do is just rinse it with water, and sometimes you just have to use a very light scrubbing pad, but nothing abrasive to clean it off, and it come out pretty well. It's a non-stick surface, and it works pretty good. There are some issues that I see with this unit. with my old Tiger rice cooker. So when you open the lid, the water will come out, and usually there's a little hole that the water collect, and you can just take that cup out. With this unit right here, this is where the water come out, and it just build up, and there's no place for it to come out, and it just gets stick here, and that was one of the things. So you do have to clean this a little bit over time. You also notice that the lid here get dirty. This kind of give you an idea. This is about 2 weeks worth of dirtiness that I haven't cleaned. So we use the rice cooker, but we don't clean this, and it just kind of build up, and you can just take this off and clean it. It's pretty easy. Another thing that I didn't really like too much is that this rice cooker just have a simple cable that you plug in and use. I'm used to these Japanese rice cooker that always have the retractable cable, so this was one thing that I didn't really like as much. So overall, my experience using this rice cooker is pretty good. It's quickly make your rice, and your rice come out looking very nice, even the not really expensive price. So that's pretty much my quick review of this rice cooker. I hope it helped you in your purchase decision. If you have any question, let me know in the comment below, and as always, stay tuned for future review. Thank you.